In nature, survival often depends on ingenious adaptations. One of the most striking is the act of curling into a ball. For many animals, this posture is far more than comfort. It's a powerful defense, a way to endure harsh conditions, or simply the safest way to rest. This behavior has evolved independently across the animal kingdom, a testament to nature's efficiency. Today, we'll explore 7 remarkable creatures, each with its own reason for transforming into a sphere. From spiky hedgehogs to fluffy pets, we'll uncover the secrets behind this captivating behavior. Whether for protection, warmth, or comfort, curling up is a story of vulnerability and strength. Let's begin our journey into the world of animals who face life's challenges by becoming a ball. Our journey begins in the quiet corners of gardens and tangled hedgerows, where the hedgehog makes its home, nature's spiky fortress, perfectly adapted to life on the ground. At first glance, the hedgehog appears gentle, almost vulnerable, with its small eyes and twitching nose. But look closer, and you'll see its back is covered in thousands of sharp, interlocking spines, each one a tiny spear for protection. When danger approaches, the hedgehog's powerful muscles contract in an instant, pulling its skin and spines tight, creating a bristling barrier that's difficult to penetrate. In a flash, it tucks its delicate head, legs, and soft belly inward, hiding every vulnerable part. The hedgehog rolls into a near-perfect sphere, a living barricade of spikes. Now, it's transformed into a living ball of spikes, virtually impenetrable to most predators, no matter how determined. Foxes and badgers, 2 of its main predators, may try to pry it open or nudge it with their noses, but after a few painful and fruitless attempts, they usually give up and move on in search of easier prey. The hedgehog remains perfectly still, relying on patience and its natural armor until the danger has truly passed. Only when it senses safety does it cautiously unfurl, nose first, ever alert to its surroundings. Then, under the cover of night, it resumes its nightly search for insects, worms, and other small morsels. This remarkable transformation, from a soft-bodied forager to a spiky orb of defense, is one of nature's most effective and time-tested defenses, honed over millions of years. This simple yet ingenious strategy has allowed hedgehogs to survive and thrive, even as the world around them has changed. The combination of physical armor and instinctive behavior creates a nearly perfect shield, a testament to the power of evolution and adaptation. For the hedgehog, curling up is not just a reaction, it's survival in its purest, most instinctive form. A small creature, but truly a master of defense, the hedgehog stands as a symbol of resilience in the wild. Next, we travel to the Americas, where the armadillo roams, nature's little armored tank. Its shell is made of bony plates, flexible enough to allow movement but tough enough to resist attack. Of all armadillos, only the 3-banded species can roll into a completely sealed ball. When danger approaches, it tucks its head and legs, curling its shell until the head and tail shields lock together. The result? A smooth, hard sphere, with every vulnerable part hidden inside. Predators are left with a puzzle they can't solve. A biological cannonball immune to bites and claws. The armadillo waits, motionless, until the threat is gone. Then, it uncurls and resumes its search for ants and termites. This ability to form a perfect ball is a pinnacle of defensive evolution. Anatomy and behavior combine to create a near-impenetrable defense. In a world of predators, the armadillo survives by simply rolling up and waiting it out. Sometimes, the best defense is to become untouchable. In Africa and Asia, the pangolin stands out, often mistaken for a reptile but actually a mammal covered in tough, overlapping keratin scales. When threatened, the pangolin curls into a tight ball, tucking its head beneath its tail. Its scales form a seamless, armored shield, nearly impossible for predators to penetrate. Even lions and tigers struggle to harm a curled pangolin, often giving up in frustration. The pangolin can also press its sharp scales against attackers and release a foul-smelling fluid for extra defense. It remains curled until danger passes, relying on its natural armor perfected over millions of years. Few predators can overcome this defense. Its greatest threat is, sadly, humans. When safe, the pangolin slowly uncurls and resumes its solitary life. Its defense is a masterpiece of evolution, armor, behavior, and even chemical deterrent in one. The pangolin is a quiet survivor, protected by its remarkable ability to become a living shield. Sometimes the best way to fight is simply to wait, perfectly protected. High in the Andes, where the air is thin and the nights are bitterly cold, the chinchilla survives not with armor or spines, but with the densest fur in the entire animal kingdom. This remarkable adaptation is its secret weapon against the harsh mountain climate. Each hair is incredibly fine, and there are more than 50 hairs growing from a single follicle. Its fur traps layers of air, providing vital insulation against freezing temperatures and keeping the animal warm even when the wind howls. Unlike spiny or scaly animals, the chinchilla relies on agility and speed to escape predators. Its lightweight body and powerful hind legs let it leap from rock to rock, vanishing into crevices in an instant. But when it rests, it curls into a tight, fluffy ball, not for defense, but to conserve precious body heat. This behavior is essential for survival in the Andes' frigid nights. By minimizing its surface area, the chinchilla keeps warmth close and cold out, reducing heat loss to the environment. This spherical posture is the most efficient way to retain body heat in a harsh climate, acting like a living thermal blanket. Chinchillas often huddle together for extra warmth, sharing body heat in their rocky burrows, but even alone, curling up provides comfort and security. Domestic chinchillas show the same instinctive behavior, curling up when they feel safe and content, echoing their wild ancestors' habits. It's a posture of peace, not panic, a personal furnace and security blanket in one, signaling trust in their environment. Curling up is a gentle adaptation for a gentle creature, a simple act that means survival. The chinchilla's ball shape is a quiet triumph of survival in the cold, a testament to nature's ingenuity. Sometimes the best way to thrive is to stay warm and cozy, embracing the simple wisdom of nature. In the Andes, a ball of fluff is the key to life, a small, silent miracle of adaptation and resilience. In the cold waters of the North Pacific, the sea otter floats among kelp forests wrapped in the densest fur on Earth. Without blubber, its survival depends on keeping warm, so grooming and air-trapping fur are essential. When resting, the otter floats on its back, often anchoring itself with kelp to avoid drifting. It curls its body, tucks its flippers, and keeps its paws out of the water to conserve heat. This curled posture reduces heat loss and maximizes comfort on the chilly ocean surface. Sometimes, a mother otter and her pup float together, both curled for warmth and security. The image of a floating curled otter is one of contentment and trust in its environment. The kelp anchor and curled shape create a safe, warm cradle in the open sea. For the sea otter, curling up is a defense against the cold, not predators. It's a gentle, floating version of the same survival strategy seen on land. In the vast Pacific, a curled otter is a master of comfort and survival. Closer to home, the domestic cat is a master of the curled-up sleep, a pose that seems both effortless and deeply intentional. This familiar crescent shape is rooted in wild instincts. Rest was a time of vulnerability for their ancestors, who needed to stay alert, even in slumber. Curling up protects vital organs and presents a smaller target to potential threats, a natural shield against the dangers of the wild. Even in our homes, cats curl up for security and warmth, creating their own safe space wherever they choose to rest, whether it's a sunbeam, a basket, or your favorite chair. The position is thermally efficient, helping cats maintain their higher body temperature. By tucking in their paws and tail, they conserve precious heat, especially during colder months. On warm days, cats sprawl out to release excess heat. When cold or seeking deep rest, they revert to a tight ball, instinctively adjusting to their environment. Curling up also offers comfort when a cat feels unwell, soothing and protecting sore areas. It's a way for them to self-soothe and find relief, both physically and emotionally. This posture is self-preservation, shielding, conserving, and comforting all at once. Every movement, from the gentle tuck of the tail to the careful placement of the paws, is purposeful. Next time you see your cat curled up, remember it's more than cute. It's ancient wisdom in action, a living link to their wild past. The curled cat is a symbol of survival, warmth, and security, a testament to the enduring power of instinct. Instincts from the wild live on in every domestic nap, bridging the gap between the untamed and the familiar. The simple act of curling up connects our pets to their wild ancestors, reminding us of the deep history shared between humans and cats. In every ball of fur, there's a story of adaptation and survival, a quiet narrative written in the language of comfort and instinct. In European woodlands, the hazel dormouse faces winter by entering deep hibernation. It curls into the tightest possible ball, nose to belly, tail wrapped around its body. This posture is critical, minimizing surface area to conserve precious heat. As it hibernates, the dormouse's heart rate and breathing slow dramatically, and its body temperature drops. In this state, it survives months without food, living on stored fat. The curled shape is the key to enduring the long cold months. Hidden in a nest, the dormouse is protected by stillness and camouflage. Only when spring returns does it slowly awaken, shivering to generate heat. Gradually, it unfurls and returns to life, thin but alive. The dormouse's hibernating coil is the ultimate survival posture. Curling up is not just for comfort, it's a matter of life and death. In the coldest months, a perfect sphere is the difference between survival and extinction. The dormouse's story is a powerful example of adaptation through posture. As we've seen, curling into a ball is a universal language in the animal kingdom. It's the hedgehog's shield, the pangolin's armor, the chinchilla's furnace, and the dormouse's lifeline. From land to sea, predator to prey, this simple posture solves life's toughest challenges. The sphere connects diverse creatures in a shared story of resilience. Survival isn't always about strength or speed. Sometimes, it's about being clever and protected. Which animal strategy surprised you most? Share your thoughts below and subscribe for more journeys into nature's wonders. There's always more to discover in the world of ingenious adaptations.